Isaiah chapter 53, and there's 12 verses. I'd like to read them today. Isaiah 53, verse number 1.
Who has believed our message, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed?
He grew up before him like a tender shoot, and like a root out of the dry ground. He had no beauty or majesty to attract us to him, nothing in his appearance that we should desire him.
He was despised and rejected by mankind,
a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid, as it were, our faces from him. He was despised, and we did not esteem him.
Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering. Yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him and afflicted.
But he was pierced for our rebellion.
He was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him.
And by his wounds we are healed. We all, like sheep, have gone astray. Each one of us has turned to our own way.
And the Lord has laid upon him the iniquity of us all.
He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter,
and as a sheep before the shears, in silence.
So he did not open his mouth. By oppression and judgment he was taken away. And as for his generation, who considered that he was cut off out of the land of the living?
For the transgression of my people he was punished. He was assigned a grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, though he had done no violence, nor was any deceit in his mouth.
Yet it was the Lord's will to crush him and cause him to suffer. And though the Lord makes his life a guilt offering,
he will see his offspring and prolong his days, and the will of the Lord will prosper in his hand.
He shall see the labor of his soul and be satisfied. By his knowledge, my righteous servant shall justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities.
Therefore I will give him a portion among the great, and he will divide the spoils with the strong, because he poured out his life unto death.
And he was numbered with the transgressors, and he has borne the sin of many.
And interceded for rebels.
And made intercession for the transgressors.
And made intercession for the transgressors.
And made intercession for the transgressors.
And made intercession for the transgressor.
And made intercession for the transgressors.
And made intercession for the transgressors.
And made intercession for the transgressors.
And made intercession for the transgressors. May God bless not only the reading, but also the hearing of his word.
Fresno, we know this season feels a little different because many of us are sheltered in place on a day that we're typically in our sanctuary. But there's one fact that never changes and will never change, is that even though we're sheltered in, the tomb is still empty. So happy Resurrection Day from all of us in Fresno.